Welcome to the OEA region spanning North Wales and the northwest of England. We're at the forefront of the UK's transition to a clean energy future. With world-class coastal resources and established industrial strengths, our region is uniquely positioned to harness the opportunities presented by the offshore energy sector.
Gwyntimore Offshore Wind Farm has been operating here in the Irish Sea since 2015. Offshore wind is an absolutely critical part of the UK reaching its net zero ambitions. So far at RWE, we have 4 gigawatts of installed capacity in offshore wind. We're in the process of constructing our next offshore wind farm, Sophia, which is a 1.4 gigawatt offshore wind farm over on the east coast.
Model Ice is a tidal energy demonstration zone based off the coast of Anglesey, developed by social enterprise Menter Mon. We've always believed that this kind of infrastructure should bring long-term value to the people who live and work here, and that means jobs, skills and investment, and this is an approach that puts local voices at the centre of what we do.
Here at EMSPAC we are a science park, which means we offer a wraparound support for the ecosystem here in North Wales. We've got a low carbon team here at EMSPAC called EGNI, and we work across the low carbon sector, trying to support businesses get into the sector, trying to help businesses understand what the key opportunities are, trying to make sure we've got the right skills in the region and just generally maximise the opportunities.
At MRC Cymru, we're really keen on driving forward sustainable innovation, and part of our work within that is to look at the whole supply chain, to look at innovation within the supply chain, to look at sustainability, and then also to look at the skills elements within that supply chain and really driving that through a collaborative partnership approach. So we can see different areas of it, but we need partners within that to really enact and help us drive industry forward.
The Merthyr Tidal Power Project is a critical part of the Port City region's ambitions to become net zero by 2035. It will deliver large volumes of clean power. It is already producing large amounts of supply chain opportunities, which is an important part of what we do as a region and the wider OEA. Moving forward, it will also start to provide additional supply chain opportunities for construction, manufacturing, and then through to operational maintenance.
Robin Rig is a 58 turbine, 174 megawatt wind farm operating out of the Port of Workington in Cumbria. And we've just celebrated 15 years of operations. As one of the oldest wind farms in the OEA region, Robin Rig is considering all options for life extension, and that includes life extension itself, repowering and ultimately decommissioning. As one of the first to go through the process, we are benchmarking for the UK.
I think offshore wind's been tremendously important for Cumbria, and we've got 6 offshore wind farms off the coast of Workington in the north and Barrow-in-Furness in the south. We set out in our Going for Growth strategy an ambition to reach net zero by 2037. So it's one of the 4 key technologies that we highlight in our clean energy strategy, alongside nuclear, carbon capture and storage and hydrogen.
I was really interested in what renewable energy brought to West Cumbria in itself, and as I was an electrician I thought I had the right background and skill set to join such a project. So essentially, by the very nature of that, I saw a job, I applied for it, and the rest's history for me, and I've been here since 2009.
RWE supports career development through a number of ways, including an apprenticeship scheme. We've got a technician career pathway that supports technicians through to engineering and management roles, and we support degree and master's courses for a number of people across the business.
This is our new engineering centre, which is based in Coleg Llandrillo at Rhyl. The purpose of relocating from the Rose campus to the Rhyl campus was to offer more opportunities and to develop the curriculum further to ensure that we meet the needs of local industry and national industry.
With the skills that were being delivered within the college, we follow a syllabus, and our awarding body is BTEC or Pearson. Alongside the syllabus, we also follow some skills competitions. So the skills aligns with what's currently happening in industry, and we try and react to problems and occurrences that are happening out offshore, onshore, and try and replicate similar sort of tasks to try and ready the learners that we have for the world of work.
I think the benefits of us working with RWE over the years is now that we've established a very strong working relationship. This allows us not only to develop the learners that have come as RWE apprentices, but also allows us to use those opportunities for our full-time learners in preparing them to work in the wind industry in the future.
My experience on the apprenticeship so far has been very great. I've enjoyed moving away from home and learning to be independent, as well as getting all the experience for my future.
I think some highlights have been like all the community engagement I've done. I've been able to speak to a lot of people that otherwise I wouldn't have been able to speak to.
I initially applied for the apprenticeship because I'd never seen anything like wind turbine technician before. I managed to successfully complete my apprenticeship and get a job at RWE, and now I'm on my career pathway going on to do H&D in engineering.
I've always wanted to be in the engineering field and just been really interested in renewables for a while, and the renewable industry is such a good opportunity for young people and it's always growing.
Wind farms can bring such a variety of different jobs to the local region. We've got our offshore technicians who are out there fixing the turbines every day, management to finance to health and safety to legal to communications. So really it doesn't matter what skill set you have. If you're attracted to the renewable energy sector, there are so many amazing opportunities that are worth exploring.
If you look at floating offshore wind, there is a major opportunity for Wales to become global leaders, which means then that we can export our skills and technologies further across the world.
The industry is growing at a massive rate, and I think that this brings different challenges to the industry, and it's really important that we all work together and pull together to make the offshore industry really successful.
The offshore energy sector really excites me because there are so many things happening. We've got so many cool opportunities in the offshore wind sector, the tidal work that's going on in the region, and many other things.
Our long-term vision for Model Ice is to be a recognised hub for tidal energy. We want to see developers active in the zone, we want to see them deploying new technologies being tested, and most importantly we want real opportunities created for local businesses and workers.
My vision is for Cumbria in which we meet our net zero target by 2037, not only in decarbonising but also in helping re-industrialise our communities.
I'm super excited to be part of the green energy transition. There's so much more growth that's ahead of us. There is so much opportunity for new people entering the industry. There are so many job prospects.
Really look forward to the future in the company. I think after finishing college I can't wait to get offshore every day and be learning and becoming the best technician I can.
So my site isn't actually fully built yet, so I'm excited to finally get on the boat and finally go see my site that I will be working on in the future.
I'm really looking forward to being able to go offshore, and just the fact seeing things that there are so much bigger out there in the world.
The low-carbon offshore energy sector presents an immense opportunity for the OEA region. We already have the expertise from having some of the oldest offshore wind farms in the UK, and we have the opportunity to do much more with the new developments.